2020 had no chill, weatherman tripping on the telly. I'm zoned out, looking like Stevie Wonder in the mountains on the celly. Had some homies I was running with till their legs turned into jelly. I just took off and there's no cap. I keep it real, better know that. I saw some big old things. They brought some big old problems, but I got some big old angels. Got them all looking like Tyler's. Yeah, I got the whole team. Yeah. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. I roll with it on me. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. Got him behind me. I roll with it on. I roll with it on. I got the whole team. 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 Yeah, I done lost friends, I promise. Then I took off like comets. They can never handle this rocket shit. Out here ballin' like hard. Yeah. Get your hands out of my pockets. I do not carry you around no nonsense. I ain't got time for games. Don't start in my lane if you in the Baptist. Don't care what you feel like a Saki masseuse. She said I'm leaving you. I just want party and booze. Now me and my wife make the music she partying to. Oh. I filled up the void that they want the bud to do. You ADD when they calling my name. I done came up, you ain't talking the same. I still got love for my homies that changed. I'm on the mission, so everything changed. Sorry if you wasn't ready for that. Told you that this was gonna happen way back. Y'all didn't know this ain't about my career. People is dying and we got the cure. I cannot roll with a bunch of Pinocchios.
Got the cure. Hey.
Telling me what I should do with a big ol' nose. But everything lost, I got it back. I boomerang on you suckers like that. Everything that I gave up and I still got the whole team. Shot, I got the whole team.
Hey. Yo. Man, listen, man. We at the top of the week with this one, man. We Tuesday in it. Man, Tuesday in it. Man, I'm getting community love. I'm getting feedback from people. Get more athletes on this show, man, and that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to have episodes after episodes after episodes, man. You know, that's what we want to do. And then the more athletes we get, the better, man. We want to get them while they're young, all that. And we just so happen to have a couple of them today, man. But for right now, let's just kind of talk about some, just some brief little I would say perspective on what I think how high school football is going. We'll talk about that briefly before we get our guest on today. I do want to still always show y'all about the community support. We want to always show love, man, to these young shorties, man. The goal of this podcast is, like I tell them, I talk to all the parents, I talk to the athletes. I'm trying to use my platform to extend it to them in the market. You know what I'm saying? The marketable way. Like who are you? You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to get, these college coaches need to know who you are before they get to know who you are. So the more athletes I get on the show, the more we be able to give them opportunity, and with the community support, man, we'll be able to reach a lot of athletes. And then with the community support too, man, hey, please tag a friend, man. That's what we want to do. We want to get the word out. Neighborhood athletes on your highlight podcast. This was creatively thought by me. I've been around the community for a long time, man. Our slogan, man, with neighborhood athletes, man, is your favorite athlete comes from our neighborhood. You think about the best athletes, even at the professional level. Think about where they struggle at. Think about what their upbringing was like. Think about what neighborhood they come from. You know what I'm saying? That's just the neighborhood from what I'm envisioning, from what I grew up in. But your neighborhood may be different. But your favorite athlete might be coming from that neighborhood in a way where you can relate to them. So that's why we rocking over here at Neighborhood Athletes, man. So when I put together the On Your Highlight podcast, this was a way for the athletes to brand and market themselves, man, using this platform. We're in a different era of sports. That's just what it is. We're in a different era of sports, and if we don't keep up with the times, we're going to get left behind. And I've always enjoyed wanting to look into the future 10 steps ahead. I think as athletes, you told that for a long time, man. Think ahead. Think about your next move. So the goal is you want to apply that to life too. And I feel like I done, kind of got a good handle on some things as it relates to that, man. And so I try to keep myself ahead of the game. Not for me, because my career is over with, but it's for y'all. So this is just a platform, man, to increase y'all branding, market y'all as an athlete. Hey, go follow us right now. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I don't have many people hit me up on these same platforms and say, hey, where can I watch your show at? Again, they hit me up on these same platforms. No cap. And it's all love. It's all love. It's something I'm doing wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. But we on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter right now. And if you're on Facebook, please go tap into Neighborhood Athletes. You know what I'm saying? And we live right now. Not now, but right now. Same thing with Twitter and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Twitter lover, go on there, Neighborhood Athletes, and you'll see me rolling live right now, man. So yeah, go follow us. That's what it is. On the bottom of the screen, man, you'll see on your highlight podcast Friday night. That's the vision of where I wanted this podcast to go. It was creatively thought well before the season started. And I want to leave that there because my idea is still there. I don't know if it might roll into next year, but it might roll into basketball season. I've been putting some thought into that. I've been having some athletes hit me up, feeling like, I should kind of extend that out to the basketball season, which it was already in some thoughts. I just got to kind of, look at some things, but that's kind of in the works, man. So this is some A's and B's, ones and twos that I got to get out every show, man. But man, we got a good show today. We are winding down to the end of the season here. Playoffs here. No, I'm gonna say in about 2 weeks. I think we in week 8 right now. Some teams got byes. Some teams is getting better. We got a lot of teams, man, that's scary right now. Let me just go ahead and go over the top 10. We got Elkhorn South right now. They've been consistent in what they've been doing. I'm curious to see how they will finish, going down the stretch, man, as that pressure comes, man, because it's a lot, that they are doing. And I feel like a lot of teams is kind of hip to that because there are a couple of other teams in the top 5 that kind of play similar to them, in my opinion. So, how can these top teams kind of mix up, some of the things that they've been doing against some of the other elite competition? And then you got Westside, man. Westside, they've been consistent in a way of just who they are. They got athletes on both sides of the ball. Their QB, man, that Rezak, man, kid, he got some things figured out, man. And so I feel like if they can kind of rally around him and, make opportunities for him, then it's going to open some things up with their offense. And then on their defensive side, I think they might be a little area where I ain't gonna say lacking, but where they not as strong at. I know Caleb is out. He's definitely been the sound of that defense, especially from a physicality standpoint. Just bringing I'm a dog. I'm gonna hit you first, and then I'm gonna keep hitting you mentality. You definitely need that type of sound, man, going into the playoffs, especially in the state, man, because a player like that, man, you can change a game with a big hit, especially when you're wearing down a team throughout the game. Late in the game, a big hit, athlete can cough up the ball, and that can change the game, man. And so I'm curious to see how the other athletes kind of hold up on that defensive side, man. So that's Omaha West Side, in my opinion, man. I feel like they're gonna still be there in the end. And then you got Gretna. They got them at number 3. And this is Max Preps, man. So that's curious. I'm curious about that, man. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Gretna, they rank number 3. And this is Class A. And I do like that Flores kid, man, Zane, man, I like the way he sit up in that pocket, man, and he confident in that pocket. I don't even want to go back in the time what they did to my team, Bell West, man, but he done showed me enough for him to be worthy of that scholarship to Oklahoma State, man, and how they play. I've been watching their offense closely, and so I feel like, man, he'll be a puzzle piece to what they got going on over there. So Gretna coming in at 3. Then you got Kearney. Kearney is Kearney, man. They beat us by 1. That definitely was Bellevue West's worst game of the season, in my opinion. And so I don't really want to talk too much more about them, just to keep it real. That's Kearney, but much respect to y'all, man. Y'all keep going. You got Grand Island coming at 5, and then you got Prep. Prep, I'm gonna tell you something. Prep had a tough 3 or 4 games, man. They had the toughest schedule early off, and I feel like they've been in every game. And they got, some guys over there that's game breakers. And you never know when it comes to the playoffs, man. How healthy are you compared to some of the other teams? The rankings don't mean nothing when it comes to personnel and health, and so it's gonna come down to who is healthy at the right time. And if Creighton Prep, man, is healthy at the right time, man, coming down the stretch here, get some momentum, hey, they got the possibility, man, of making some noise down the stretch. So they coming in at 6. Then we got Bell West at 7. I holler at my son about that to see what he think about that, man. That's pretty down there. But I see why it's like that. You lose a game to a Gretna, with the reputation of what they had going into that. You lead the game, and we lose that game. We lose the Kearney again by 1 point. We had about 7 turnovers. So you're not going to beat anybody with 7 turnovers where you're giving the other team that many chances to score and beat you. And we lose by 1. So eventually they was going to score off of those 7 turnovers, and that's what ended up happening in their favor. And then with Westside, that was the first loss. We was leading in that game going into halftime, and then I think it came down to the physicality and the endurance piece. I think they had ups on us in that area, and as a result of that, they came out on top. So I feel like we still there. I feel like Bellevue West, me being in all the games, they haven't played their best football yet, in my opinion. Even with some ups and downs that they had, losing some personnel to injury and so forth. It's kind of tough just, putting, the right guys out there, when guys is out for whatever reason, and mixing things up and finding some consistency. So I think they're finding that now. I think, Coach kind of identified, those guys that can put some things together coming down the stretch here. So I'm looking forward to seeing some big things out of them. That's an interesting group over there. Exciting to watch for sure. So they come in at 7. Then you got Papio South. Then you got at 9 you got Middle South, and then you got North Platte 10, and then you got Omaha. You got Omaha North at 11, which I want to lastly speak about those guys. They are the scariest team to me right now in the play. Here's why. I feel like they're young. So that's where they're not getting their much respect at in my eyes. But they're young, but they're not young in skill and in experience. So you put skill and experience together, then you don't think about age and so forth. Those guys are getting better, and they coming together as a unit, and they're healthy, and they have athletes on both sides of the ball, and they have a balanced attack on offense, and then on defense they have athletes that will get after it, that cover a lot of ground on the field. And so if you think about last year, they gained momentum at the right time. So if history repeats itself, they may gain momentum at the right time and actually finish and accomplish a state championship. and that's in my opinion. So I think they are the scariest team right now and going into the playoffs. So that's just kind of my take on the top 10. And they had a North at 11, but I feel like they should be in the top 10 for sure. Um, we kind of went over the time that I anticipated, but it's okay. But we do got a good show, man. We got a good show. We got a good show. And we got BJ Newsome, freshman at Omaha Central. We going to get him on the show, kind of pick his brain on what it is to be a freshman quarterback playing some Class A football. We the most competitive class in the state. In this young kid, man, out there, man. So we gonna pick his brain. So we gonna take a brief minute so I can track down my man BJ. I'm gonna let you guys watch some of his highlights. From the season so far, midway through. Then we'll bring them on. So enjoy.
I got the whole team. Got heaven behind. I'm rolling it on. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got heaven behind. I'm rolling it on. I got the whole team. 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 I got the whole team.
Young Terminal.
Yeah. 2020 had no chill, weatherman tripping on the telly. I'm zoned out, looking like Stevie Wonder in the mountains on the celly. Had some homies I was running with till their legs turned into jelly. I just took off and there's no cap. I keep it real, better know that. I saw some big old things. They brought some big old problems, but I got some big old angels. Got them all looking like Tyler's. Yeah, I got the whole team. Yeah. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. I'm rolling it on me. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. I'm rolling it on. I'm rolling it on. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. I got the whole team.
Yeah.
I got the whole team. I got the whole team. I got the
Hey.
whole team.
Y'all see that boy, man? Hey, that's my man BJ. That's my man BJ. Freshman QB, Omaha Central, man. I went to go watch him play, and they played against Omaha North, man. And I like the way he just kind of, took on the task, as a young fella. Despite the score, sometimes we don't even look at that, man, because you got to play a full game. You know what I'm saying? And so while we wait for him to join, here he is. So hey, without further ado, man, let's welcome my man BJ. BJ, there he is. BJ, what's up? What's up with you?
Not much, chilling.
Chilling. Okay. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
That's good, man. That's good. So before we get into the football, man, let's get to know you, man. Like, hey, who are you?
I'm BJ Newsome.
Okay.
I play baseball, basketball.
Okay.
Love to hang out with friends when I got free time, and love doing football.
Okay. You love doing football. You got any siblings, any brothers, sisters?
Yeah, my sister, she goes to Central. She's a senior and getting ready for college.
Okay. So, I showed before you got on, I don't know if you saw it, I showed some of your huddle clips.
Uh-huh.
So the audience can kind of see you before they get to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And man, if you just sit back and watch, with a person wouldn't even know like you a freshman out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it looked like you belong. It looked like you fit. It looked like you just belong out there. Like
Thank
where
you.
does that confidence come from?
Probably my past coaches and the coaches that I got right now, because they give me probably my most confidence, and then also my parents.
Okay, so you completing, man. 53% of your passes. You got about 630 yards in about 4.5 games. You got your first start. What is it? Week 4 against Elkhorn South.
Yeah,
Okay, Elkhorn South. I believe at the time, I want to say it was ranked number 1 or 2. Am I correct?
number three. They're number
They
3.
was okay. They was number 3.
Yeah.
Man, so you was thrown out there, man. Hey, what was that like? Like, what was going through your head, man?
Just make sure I play football, doing my job, and getting the ball to the
Okay,
receivers.
get the ball to receivers.
Yeah,
Okay, that's it. That's a great answer, man. And look like that out there, man. Because I always tell people, especially at a young age, the score is the score. It takes a team to put up the score the way it
yeah,
is. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So despite the score, you look at the developmental piece, and at your young age, the way you took on that team and their defense, their defense been getting talked about as a good defense all year. You see what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And so, first of all, it takes confidence to go in there to want to lead your team against that high caliber team, man. So, hey, man, big shots up to you, man. No doubt,
Thank you.
no doubt, no doubt. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, um, like, how do you see yourself getting better, man? Like, um, you know, me being around youth sports, I was able to see like the 7-on-7s and that world of things, from the football side. I'm more on the basketball side of things. I train athletes and I coach and I do those things. But,
Uh-huh.
now I was able to see, how to prepare for football in the off season. So now that you feel like you are confident at that quarterback spot as a starter at Central, what is your off season gonna look like, man, to get better? What you thinking?
To continue to work out with the coaches that I work out with. He actually coached from Bell West, and just keep doing my thing that I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. So do you see yourself playing like 7-on-7, anything like that?
Probably not, because I haven't played in the past years because of the other sports that I play, but continue to still work on football, even though it's the off season.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So and this is just my perspective from what I see. Okay. So 7-on-7, it's a skill players type of sport, right? It's for
Yeah,
the skill players, you know what I'm saying? And then like the quarterback is kind of leading that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And I am seeing a lot of, colleges, they take interest in that because they have like 7-on-7 have like its own season.
uh-huh.
And so it's kind of like in the season of like AAU basketball, because you don't have AAU football. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that kind of like take place of that. But is there like a reason why you don't want to do 7-on-7, knowing that it can definitely benefit you going forward?
I mean, I played when I was in 5th grade, and I'll do it
Okay.
again. Like if I choose football as my main sport, I would definitely do it again. Or if I got the opportunity, I would play 7 on
Okay.
7.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Hey, look. So again, this is a platform. Like I said, this is a platform, for you. And again, I didn't say it at the beginning, but I think I told you on the phone. If there's any questions that you don't want to answer, you be like, "Hey, coach, man, I ain't trying to answer that." You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
good. It's hey, but look. So again, this is a platform for you as the athlete, though. So 7-on-7 teams. Listen, here you have a freshman QB,
Uh-huh.
Omaha Central. He's a dual athlete. We'll get into that. But if there's the opportunity for him to play 7-on-7, hey, let's paint the picture for him, y'all. Like, talk to him, talk to his parents, whoever you need to talk to, so that we can, put him in the right position to evolve and elevate his game. So boom, there it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, you play baseball too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I really been watching you in that, man, because I know your pops, man. I know, I
Uh-huh.
know, I know your unc too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of grew up with your pops and then your unc. And so I see you be hitting bombs, man. You like,
Yeah.
you like that smile, huh? You like hitting bombs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Is that what the first sport you played was baseball or which one?
Football.
It
Football was
was
my first
football.
sport. Yeah.
Okay. So where do you see yourself playing in, let's say, 4 years, college?
Probably either football or baseball. One of the two.
Okay. But if you had to choose one, that's the tough question. If you had to choose one, what would it be?
Right now, it looks like football because I haven't gotten to baseball season, so I'll go with football.
Okay. 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 They tough questions, but they good tough questions. Some tough
Yeah.
questions is like, oh man, I didn't want to answer that. But this is a good
Yeah.
tough question because it allows you to think on the reality of what's can come later for you because you're going to get better. Like I said, I know your pops, and so he talked highly of you, not just the good things that you do, but the things that you do to get better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I don't see that stopping. So I do see yourself getting better as an athlete. This week, man, y'all got Omaha Benson.
Yeah.
And we just so happen to have another Newsome. So I'm just doing my research and I'm like, man, this is crazy. I have another athlete coming on and his last name is Newsome. Your last name is
Yeah.
Newsome. Are you guys related?
No, we're not related. But
Oh, okay.
no, yeah.
Wow. Okay. But do you know him?
Yeah, I know him because of last year when I
Okay.
played for
Okay.
Junior Bunnies.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So you guys played him this week. What are you guys doing over there at Central, man, to get prepared for that defense over there? They pretty chippy. They athletic over there. What you guys
Uh,
doing over there?
we running our plays, adding new plays, looking at their weaknesses that they got to make sure that we can be the best we can.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey, that's good. Good answer. Good answer, man. Hey, I'm going to always keep, looking at, what you're doing. I'm gonna keep following you. I appreciate you for coming on the show. You know what I mean? Is there anything else you want to say to the audience?
Uh, no, not really.
Not really. Not really. Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, you a freshman though.
Yeah.
You a freshman. You got 4 years to do this, to keep doing this. Like half of the school year is over. You know what I'm saying? You a good kid. Every time I see you, man, you got that smile on your face.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody or nothing take that away. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a great gift of yours before you even have to open your mouth, man. You got that good smile, man, and it take you a long way. So this show, man, I'm always about building the young athletes too,
Uh-huh.
because it's a platform for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then you're gonna have to get used to, talking to coaches,
Yes.
um, being in front of the camera, rewrite this, look at, study yourself, you know what I mean? Be the best
Yeah.
version of you. When I train and I develop athletes, I always tell them it's you versus you, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you can best critique yourself better than somebody else sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, shouts out to you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for
Good
the
luck to
invite.
you the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Yep. You too.
Hey, we got BJ Newsome, y'all. We want to thank him for coming on the podcast, on your highlight podcast with neighborhood athletes, man. Hey, he answered them questions like a champ, didn't he? He answered them questions like a champ, didn't he? Oh man, so he set the tone for the podcast. Hey, I can't wait till I get to next athlete on, man. Kevon Newsome, Omaha Benson, middle linebacker, ain't faking. He ain't faking out here, man. So we're gonna take another break. I'm gonna show you guys his clips as we take this break. I'm gonna come back in just a minute. Peace.
2020 had no chill, weatherman tripping on the telly. I'm zoned out, looking like Stevie Wonder in the mountains on the celly. Had some homies I was running with till their legs turned into jelly. I just took off and there's no cap. I keep it real, better know that. I saw some big old things. They brought some big old problems, but I got some big old angels. Got them all looking like Tyler's. Yeah, I got the whole team. Yeah. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. I roll with it on me. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got him behind me. Got him behind me. I roll with it on me. I roll with it on me. I got the whole team. 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 Yeah, I done lost friends, I promise. Then I took off like comics. They can never handle this rocket shit. Out here ballin' like hard. Yeah, get your hands out of my pockets. I do not carry around no nonsense. I ain't got time for games. Don't slide in my lane if you in the Baptist. Don't care what you feel like a socky masseuse. She said I'm leaving you, I just want party and booze. Now me and my wife make the music she partying to. Oh. I filled up the void that they want the bud to do. You ADD when it come to my name. I done came up, you ain't talking the same. I still got love for my homies that changed. I'm on a mission, so everything changed. Sorry if you wasn't ready for that. Told you that this was gonna happen way back. Y'all need to know this ain't about my career. People is dying and we got the cure. I cannot roll with a bunch of Pinocchios. Telling me what I should do with a big ol' nose. But everything lost, I got it back. I boomerang on you suckers like that. Everything that I gave up and I still got the whole team. Shot, I got the whole team. Got him behind me. I roll with it on. I roll with it on. I got the whole team. 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 Got him behind me. Got him behind me. I roll with it on. I roll with it on. I got the whole team. 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 I got the Everybody should be running, I ain't got no leash. Got a whenever moving like bang. Got the God of heavens always on my team. Fall back, that ain't really like me. I don't really care if they don't like me. Your boy sweet like candy cane. Deep about to hit like Luke Cage.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey. So listen, we definitely just saw some highlights, man, from my man's Kevon. So without further ado, let's bring him on the show. There he is. Kevon Newsome. What's up, kid?
What's up? What's up? What's you, coach? What's up?
Look at you, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing well, man. So, you know, it was a pleasure, man. I wanted to holler at your dad, man, to get you on the show. I'm like, man, you playing some good ball right now. You know, I got some coaching experience with you and some player development and basketball with you, man. And so, man, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate it a lot.
No doubt. So, if there's any questions, man, that if I ask you, and you don't want to answer, I'll be like, hey, coach, man, I ain't trying to answer that right now. Hey, it's all love. It's all love.
Always.
So, hey, before you came on, you know, I was able to show your huddle video of I think it was mid-season highlights. You know, so people can get to know who you are on the field. You know, you definitely have been making some noise in the state, man. So I wanted them to see some clips of what you got going on, man. You came out smoking, man, right away. You know, it seemed like, man, you was a man on a mission early off, man. You know, I know at one point you was leading the state in tackles. You know, you made noise very early, man. What was it that Benson did to prepare you for this season, man, to get you ready like that?
It was the weight room and coaching staff. Really.
Coaching staff. Okay, speak more about that. Like how coaching staff. Like what was it that they did that you feel kind of prepared you? Like was it like maybe some speed and agility drills? Was it more of working on certain schemes or what? I mean, like what is it? I mean, you played football before, right? Before high school.
Yeah. Yeah. Heavy hitters.
Okay. Yeah. So what I mean, it's a transition from youth football to high school, even from playing freshman to varsity. So I mean, what is it that they did this year specifically? Because was that coaching staff there when you was a freshman?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
With a
Okay.
couple.
So yeah. So okay. So again, so what did they do? Okay, this year specifically different this summer.
So we hit the weight room a lot, a lot,
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
That's what got me.
Okay. Okay. So did y'all have position coaches
Yeah.
for okay. And do you feel like you was able to get a lot of work in with the coach, man, to help you reach your potential at that position?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. He was giving me
Okay.
tricks about being a linebacker. Yeah.
Okay.
He was good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, because again, we want to use this platform, to highlight you and market you. And at the same time, is like what you're doing over there, you're help building the culture over there. You help building an identity. So for those athletes who want to consider going to Benson or they don't know what high school they want to go to, uh, I want to try to answer some questions that some parents may want to ask or they might want to know, and they see that you're succeeding, especially as a middle linebacker. I think families should want to take notice of that. Something that you guys are doing over there that's preparing you to be a pretty good athlete, man. So big shots out to y'all, man, over there at Benson for sure.
Yeah. That's the head coach Mackey over there, man.
Yeah, I know Mac, man. He cool dude. So man, you got 26 solo tackles, man. You got about 56 total tackles. You getting about 11 of them a game. And this is through 5 games. I really didn't see the updated ones on Max Prep. I think they missing the game, but that's kind of your stats about right now, man. But 26 solo tackles through 5 games, man. It's like that's on your own, man. So what be going through your mind, man? Do you I know you like zero in on what's going on, but where are you at mentally when you just want to go uh basically, man, go tear somebody head off, man? It look like, man, from your highlights. What be going on through your head?
So what be going on through my head is like if I'm on that side and they run my side, basically, like I
Uh-huh.
gotta be on it, like hands off, like got.
Uh-huh.
And then like
Okay.
you should be able to you should want to be on every tackle you make anyway.
Mm.
Like
Like fly to the ball.
teammate, yeah, all heads on the
Yeah.
ball, 11, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And you can tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, I always feel like low man wins. I think you don't heard that before. And you stay in a position where low man win. You're going to win. You know what I mean? And there's some plays you done did throughout the season where you won. You done got a pick six, which we'll talk about here soon. And then just the way you tackle. And so I kind of want to switch some things up, man. I've always enjoyed your energy. I kind of been knowing you since the Jesuit days, man. You went to Jesuit Academy, met you in fourth grade. I always enjoyed your energy, man. You was like my five, right? Like we always said 1 through 5, but I always told you guys, man, y'all athletes though. You know, you a five, but you might play the one. We don't want to do the labels. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was times when you would dribble the ball, right? It was times I let you shoot the rock. But I always noticed you would run from one end to the next, to the other end like this all the time, man. And I used to always tell your pops and them, man, I was like, man, you have a good kid because you're willing to learn, you never complain, and you have high energy, and that'll take you a long way in life, man. So if you can go back into the result days, the days with Jesuit Academy, just playing multiple sports, man, and staying involved. How has that prepared you for now in your career?
Over the years, it's been building up my stamina a lot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it got me in shape quick. Running up and down the
Mm-hmm.
court, running up and down the field,
Yeah.
got me in shape quick.
Yeah. Because you're a basketball player too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Y'all, so you're a dual athlete. You're an athlete, right? Like, I feel like mission accomplished. I always wanted to put that in you guys' ear, you know what I'm saying? And even your dad always was saying that too, is like, you're gonna play multiple sports, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
so I see that you're excelling as an athlete, and then that gives you more choices and more options to kind of put your energy into when you want to choose a college, man. So that's all good, man. So what we gonna do right now, man? We're going to take you back to this play here, man. I want the viewers to see it. This kind of shows some of your athleticism, and then I want you to kind of speak on this play. Here we go.
Yeah.
Where's pass intercepted by number 20, Kevon Newsome. Touchdown, Bunnies.
Come on, man. Stop playing with my boy, man. Come
Yeah.
on, man. You athletic. Hey, you jumped up there like he about to get a rebound, boy.
Yo. Yo. That's what they
Hey, that's what. Hey, I'm used to seeing that, man. You gotta remember, man. Hey, you was going to go get it.
all the
Hey,
time.
that's gonna take you a long way, man. So what was going through your head in that play?
So I was lurking the QB. I was looking at the QB the whole time because
Okay,
linebacker coaches, they read everything. Like, they know everything.
okay.
At the QB, he threw the ball. I was like, oh, it's coming straight towards me.
House.
I was a receiver at that point.
Yep, yep, yep. That's good. See, that's an athletic mindset. You turn into a receiver. You see what I'm saying? It ain't the linebacker. It ain't the label. You turned it to the receiver. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so that was a good play right there, man. So this week, man, y'all got Omaha Central, and it just so happened I had BJ Newsome. He the QB over there. And I had to ask him, was y'all related or something? Because I'm like, y'all got the same last name. And he was like, nah. He did say he know you though. But y'all got Central this week, man. What are you guys doing to prepare for that freshman quarterback over there in that offense?
Yeah, we dealt with some good QBs. Yeah,
Okay.
we going
Yeah.
over in practice. They play,
Okay.
so
Okay.
shouldn't be like another regular game.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, guess what, man? We want to continue to follow you, man, this season. Good luck to you the rest of the season, man. This show will not exist without you athletes, man. So we want to keep this rolling. And then, you're a junior, so we're gonna see a whole lot of you in basketball because I'm thinking about doing something with the basketball season, and then we'll have you again on your senior year, man. So, we're expecting uh to see some big things out of you, man, as I know we will, man. So, hey, thank you for coming on the show. Do you have anything else you want to say to the people?
Hey, do the sport that you love, man. All right.
Do the sport that you love. There you go. There it is. Hey, so I want to be able to put his feed on there. This is his Twitter feed right here, Kevon Newsome right here. I can go follow him. I'm saying they play this week. Let's just keep up the good work, man. Hey, I'm proud of you. Hey, tell your folks I said hello, man. They're raising a great kid.
Thank you.
All right, you take care, okay?
Yeah.
You got something else to say?
Can they come in? Can they come in the camera?
Man, yes, 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 yes. Come on. Yes, yes, for sure.
Come on, come
Mom and hey, who mom and dad? I gotta get mom on. I gotta
exactly.
get mom on. Where mom at?
You coming right now?
uh Yeah. Cause they raised you, man. They highly
Where
active. There
Phelps
you go.
come
What's up?
from?
What's up, Pops? Hey, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, congratulations to y'all. Y'all doing a hell of a y'all doing a hell of a job. There go mom right there. There she go. Y'all, hey.
In the right direction, and just trying to get him in a D1 college, hopefully, man.
Yes. Well, y'all keep doing what y'all doing to lead him, cause y'all doing awesome work. Y'all doing awesome work.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
For sure. Hey, so thank you for coming on the show, Kevon.
Of course.
Hey, there he is, y'all. So, thank you for coming on the show. We look forward to having you come on again soon. Okay.
Of course. All right. Hey, I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Take care. All right, no doubt. Hey, y'all. So that's Kevon. There it is, man. This is his news feed right here. His Twitter feed right here. Kevon Newsome. I didn't get to put BJ's up there, so let me put his up there now. This was BJ's. His Twitter feed at BJ Newsome 4. So let's follow those guys. And yeah, man. So they did. They both came on, man, and held it down. Uh, you know, they answered the questions very, very good, man. The goal of this show is to we want the audience to get to know them other than just with them with the helmet on. If you think about it, basketball, NBA, they get the most endorsements, they get the most deals and all that because they don't have nothing to cover up their face, right? So we can identify the athletes. So with football, they got helmets on, all this equipment. So it's tough for us to identify them as the athlete, right? So what this show allows them now is for the people to match a face with the helmet, what was under the helmet. You know what I mean? So they was able to uh, you know, get to pick. I was able to pick their brain, and I was able to, ask questions that people might want to know. What's going on in their head, man, or what's going on in their life, and so we had a good time, man. And so we're gonna try to have another show here. I'm thinking Thursday. Thursday. I'm waiting on somebody to hit me back, man. But if we don't have it a Thursday, um, I want you guys to continue to shoot me athletes that is looking for a platform to get their name out there. And we want the community to support as much as possible. And speaking of community, please follow us. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, right now. Go subscribe, go like, go follow. All of them words, man, that's gonna get you locked into Neighborhood Athletes on your highlight podcast. This was episode number 7. 7. We in week 8 of football. Winding down. We got some teams that's, man, like I said, I wouldn't want to play them. So that's what's gonna make it real interesting. In the way the game's been going, you got teams getting up ahead at halftime. You got teams coming back from large deficits. You got young stars, leading their teams, and it wasn't even expected at the beginning of the season, man. It's shocking a lot of people, man. So it's gonna be a saga. It's gonna be, man, uh crazy, crazy highlights coming for us down the stretch. So please stay tuned in. I'm gonna keep bringing that fire and that heat, man. Thank y'all for joining us, Neighborhood Athletes, on your Highlight Podcast. Till next time, I'm Lamar McMorris. Peace.
It's for